She a baddie, she know she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Big boobs in a bust, they plump.
Let's try it. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. So I know you saw the inspo look for today. Now, before we continue, just know I am not trying to look exactly like Miss Eva, because you know Eva, her face card is always on point. She got them cheekbones. We're just gonna try to do something a little similar, like a soft glam. Soft, but you know, pow. You'll get it. And I just want to let y'all know that I had got another pimple and I had popped it, but anyway, that's another story. But of course, we are going to go ahead and use our ContourHolic products for today. We're going to be using the micro pencil. We're going to be using a setting powder and shade light tan today. We're going to try that one out. Of course, you know we got to use our palette. You want soft glam? This is the palette for you. Okay? And then we're going to use our unreleased contour powder kit. But I'm going to show you. We're going to get it together. Okay? So first, what we're going to do, I'm going to try something different today. So I know we spoke a lot about our brows. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to use my daughter's glue. I've seen this trick so many times. I just never tried it. I don't know why. But we're going to just put a little bit on. I heard if you put a little, because mommy needs it. So we're going to put that, not so much. And then taking our pencil, we're gonna use the back end, the little brush, and we're just gonna, I hope I'm doing this right. We're just gonna brush them up. That's peeling already. I don't know if that's right. Okay, this one is okay. I don't know. Maybe we won't do that because it's a lot of peeling and whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna first start off by, of course, make sure you wash that face and put your moisturizer on first. So we're gonna go with our milk primer. You don't need a lot. So we're gonna go a little here, a little here, a little there, and I always put like a little down here. I'm gonna just smudge it all in. Get it all over. Now, usually when I go out, I don't do a lot of makeup. So this is gonna be like a very soft, it could be an everyday look, but we're gonna figure out what we're doing here. So you're gonna put that on, let it dry just a little bit. I had a fan, I don't know what happened to it. So we're gonna let that dry. Did y'all notice? I'm doing the Invisalign treatment. I did the first treatment, I stopped, but then the bottoms, these stubborn, they did not fix, so we started the process again. And I see this one is moving down. These two have to move down, so I'll keep you updated with that too. Yes, it's painful at first, but as you get used to them, it's a breeze. So I found this at the beauty supply store. It's the Kiss Pro Touch Gold Primer. So once that's a little sticky, we're gonna just put a little bit, because this is very oily. So, you know what? I'm only gonna use about that much on my entire face, because I just say it's oily. So you wanna go on the cheeks, under here, in the center. And just make sure it's like a moisturizer almost. Make sure you just put it all the way in. Okay. Okay. And then, I haven't used this in a while, but I'm gonna go back to it. I had this for a while. The Maybelline New Master Strobing Liquid. It's like a highlighter for your face, like a liquid highlighter. So we're gonna go in. I'm actually gonna use my hands. I'm just gonna put a little, just to illuminate our skin a little bit. Come out. You don't want too much. They have these in like a couple colors. They have like a lighter gold, I think. Y'all gonna research that, but you can find it at like CVS, Walmart. I'm sure they have it online. And then we're just gonna heal up. Give you that little glow. So if I know it's summer, you're gonna be like all bright. I suggest you get it. It just brightens up the areas that you want to be brightened. Okay. So we're glowing a little. I can see that. It gives you like a gold undertone. Okay. And today we're gonna use the Il Maquillage. I know a lot of you, this is really gonna bother me. A lot of you see it, but this is actually really good. It's full coverage, and I'll show you right now. This is shade 175. It's their Woke Up Like This foundation. You take a test to match your shade, and I think you get 5 days to test it out before you can return it. But this one works pretty good for me, so we're just gonna now you can overdo it if you want. This should be enough for me. And then we're just gonna go ahead with our dabbing motions. So I like to smush it in all over first. I feel like it is a little darker sometimes, but since I contour, I can just fix that up. And you always go down on your neck so it blends effortlessly. Alright, yeah, I ain't gotta watch him do all this. I'm gonna finish and I'll come back to y'all. Alright, I'm back. Now this is like a little orangish, a little bit, but we can fix it. So once you got your foundation on, you're gonna go in with your concealer. I'm gonna use our cream concealer today. And we're gonna go like right under. And then we always go up to lift that eye. So we're gonna go like that. Number one rule. Did y'all remember? Nope. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other. And pay attention. Damn. So I'm gonna go a little bit on my nose, just so I kind of slim it out. Makeup magic. And of course, you know the contour locations. If you don't, under eye, your chin, the lighter colors go under on your chin, a little bit on your forehead, underneath the eye, and down your nose bridge. See? And then we're gonna go on with our cream stick, which is here. And then you're gonna go right against that cheek, right above that cheek line, but you can always fix it if you mess up. Top of the forehead, right outside that bridge of your nose. I like to bring it all the way to the eyebrow, so everything just looks connected. And then on the tip of the nose. And then because this is gonna be a little white, you can always put some here. And it kind of like slims your face a little bit too. Okay. Now we blend. Excuse me. So I use this, the brand is RK by Kiss, the company Kiss. I use their flat brush and I just dab everything out. See? So easy. And it's quick. you run that all the way down and go all the way up. Now I'm using like a tapping slash like pulling motion, if you get that. So you tap and then like you kind of, as you tap in, just like go up. You see? Because you don't want streaks, so it's better if you just like pat it in. See? Just do everything. I'm gonna blend it. And then I go right down in like a twirly motion, like a circle motion. You go down the nose bridge. And that's it for that. Now to get the corners, let me see what I got, because I'm using a new, like new brushes. So we can try this one. It's too soft. I'm just use a sponge. And just pat it in to make sure it's evenly blended. See? And just make sure everything is blended. Now next, for this portion too, I also use a brush. This one doesn't have a name on it, but it's another like flathead kinda. And I always start here. Again, you're dabbing. Dab, dab, dab. I like plus. Make sure it's evenly distributed. Now when you meet the two, just make sure you're kind of like making them even in, you know?
It's okay, Huggy Wuggy.
And you can see that difference there. Okay. See, you can smile. Because the whole idea is to make sure you illuminate the cheekbones. So if you want to smile while you're doing it, go for it.
Time to sleep.
And I promise you, once you start doing this all the time, you get so used to it, your makeup is not going to take that long to do at all. And you always stop, look up, make sure everything is even. Okay, okay. And then you just go there. Now you can bring it down like that. I don't like too much white. Please go. Well, move it away. Move it away, or just don't lay on it. And then for the nose, you can go back to your sponge and just kind of just to narrow it out and make it even. I don't know if I'm gonna bake or not, but I think I should. Okay, we're gonna bake. We're gonna bake while we do our eyeshadow.
You're gonna bake?
So I'm using with the powder. I'm gonna bake. I'm not gonna bake a cake. So we're using the matte loose powder and the color light tan. How do I? They're right there. So let me tell you something. So I've been having all like neck pain on and off for years, but it like recently it's just been so severe. Went to urgent care. They told me one thing, and then the pain was so great that I went to the ER yesterday, and I have it's called DJD, like distorted joint disease or something. So hold on. So they gave me medication to take, you know. So if you hear me slurring, I'm not drunk. It's the medication. So back to this. So we're gonna always tip it over a little, shake it up. I like to tap it back down. I forgot to take out the damn thing. So take out the powder puff first. Put the top on. I'll show you the difference. You see how it looks now? Once you put that top on, and then shake it up. You get so much more. So then I always like to fold it. I'm gonna get the triangle things that people be using. I'm gonna try those. And just dab it a little. And just go. Press it in. Now you can bring it down to like thin out your nose a little more if you want. You don't have to. And you can take it like all the way up. See? Now if you want to sharpen up this line, you just dip it a little and go right under that cheekbone line. You see it? You see how the dent that goes there? Or right there. Listen, don't be afraid to look stupid while you're doing your makeup. You gotta make some funny faces to get the right look, I always say. And then you're gonna go up here. Then you're gonna go down that bridge right there. Don't be afraid of the powder. Then you're just gonna let it bake while you do your eyebrows and the lashes. So, again, we're gonna go back with our pencil. Oh, that's that glue. Look at that. We're not doing that again. So once you do that, remember I told you it's hard to do my eyebrows in the camera, so I'm just gonna take the mirror, because our palettes do come with mirrors, and we're just gonna do it like that.
All materials are ready. Covered with polymer clay. It looks like a bulldog. Make eyes on the just Tom and Jared. Spanky has lived on the streets for a long time, but he still has hope he'll find a home. What do we have here?
I'll be back. I'm back, and disregard what I told y'all to do with that glue, because it's an epic fail. I'm gonna have to practice. My bad. And this light shut off.
I do like my bed.
It's weird. So our brows are on, and we're gonna go underneath, you know, to line them up with our concealer again.
Let's do the watch
You see the logo? Anyway, so if you've been paying attention to my videos thus far, you know that after you have that concealer on, you want to smooth it out with our flat brush. There you do. And you just smush it until you see that it's like even. Look at this one cross-eyed. I don't know if I saw that. What the hell is going on? Okay. So after that, we're gonna go back in with our concealer. You don't need to redip because there's a little extra. So we're gonna take that and just put it on top. It's gonna save you from having creases. Woo! Like snow.
Oh, you look like a reindeer.
I look like a reindeer.
Yes.
So we're gonna just wipe off the excess.
To wipe it off the excess.
So that you don't have too much on.
Oh, you look like a different person, Mommy.
The power of makeup, my dear. Okay. So I think what she did, first, we're going to use a lighter or a tone that kind of blends with your skin tone. So let's look at our palette. And I think I'm gonna go in probably with this color, because she only had the brown come in here and then come in over there. So let me see something. So we're gonna use this color first, and then we're gonna see how that plans out. Yeah, that blends with my skin. So we're gonna just do that first. Like you can see, like it's not too dark, but you can still see that there's some shadow on that. So that's gonna be like the top layer. And then we're just gonna switch our brush real quick, and then we're gonna go in with our lightest. And that's just gonna go right underneath the brow line. Like right under that arch. You see? Not too much. And then take that other brush you just used and just kind of like blend it in. Okay. And then it wasn't too dark, so I'm gonna use this one because this one's gonna be very dark. So I'm gonna use this shade here. And it seemed like she started from her, what is that? What is this called? The part of your nose? I don't know. But we're gonna start here, and we're just gonna like bring that circle there. And then you can connect it with that part of your nose and just go all the way over. You want to leave this side alone because I don't think that side was shaded in. Okay. So you can do like a circular motion. I'm trying to figure something out as I'm doing this. And I'm just relaxing my eye so that I can feel the creases a little more. And you can go like in a circular motion. You can like bring that down. I'm assuming that's okay. You don't want it too dark. We're not gonna make it too dark though. Okay, I like it. So what we're gonna do, just fill this in a little bit, because she did have some shimmer, but it wasn't a lot of shimmer and it wasn't a cut crease. So we're just gonna do that. Just fill those in with the same dark brown that you've been using. Yeah. Okay. And then, since she didn't have a cut crease, we're gonna have to just like brush over some, I feel like that it's not even with the other side. Okay, that looks better. We're just gonna brush over some shimmer. And notice she had like a little gold, so we're gonna take a little bit, like just dab it, and you're not even taking a lot of product, just dab it. And then we're just gonna go right over. You see? And then what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take the same brush we used for the brown, and just kind of like go back over, just to wipe some of the shimmer off the top. Make sure the shimmer stays like right on your lid over here, but you don't need much. You didn't have much on. And I think that was it. Let me go look at her picture one more time, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. I saw it. So she did have a little darker brown, like on this area. So let's see. So remember that brown I told you not to use? We're gonna actually use it. So we're gonna use this one instead of this one. So let's use this tone. And we're gonna go like right around the edges, like here. And right under that crease. I guess so it just pops a little, but you see? Okay, that looks a lot better. And then I did see that she had like a little liner on. Okay, so once that's complete, we're gonna go, and she didn't have a wing. She just had like a liner from like here to there. So we're gonna use, not this side. Actually, you know what? Let's try this out for you guys. So you can do it like that and just stamp it. Jesus Christ, I need the mirror. Use a stamp. Since we're going that way, make sure the stamp is pointed so the line goes up. See? And then once you stamp it, you can just fix it up. Again, she didn't have a wing. She just filled this little area with black. You see? So we're stopping right there. And then we're going to put the lash on and you'll see. So let me just fix the other side. Alright, so this is going to be our liner for now. As you can see. And I went back to the video and she had like a little white right on this part of her eye. So we're going to use the RK by Kiss Ultra Easy Eyeliner. Color white. So we're going to go and we're going to take it like right there. Okay, and once we do that, let's clean some of this up and then we're gonna just put some brown right underneath. So I'm just gonna blend that right in. So I'm gonna just, with the contour powder I'm just gonna even that out once I get to it. So once that's all gone and blended, this is the color light tan, by the way. We are going to take our brush again and we're gonna just take some of the darker brown and go right underneath. Kind of gives you like that smoky look a little bit. Okay.
That was a good prank, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to take myself, but I accidentally let go.
All right, no screaming, mama.
Okay. Do you look good here?
Then once you have that smokiness under your eye, you can go ahead and put your lashes on. So let me put the lashes on and I'll be right back. All right, our lashes are on. And now we're just gonna kind of like darken up our contour. So we use our contour palette and I usually use this one here.
I said come down.
And then for the nose contour, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I don't know which brush, but I'm gonna use a smaller one. So we're gonna use the same one we use for the eyeshadow. Just make sure you like dust it off a little bit. And then we're just gonna go. And make sure you like blend it in with the shadow. So just everything forms effortlessly. You see the difference? You'll see. Okay. Then I did see like this area of her was a little bit lighter than the rest of her contour. So we're gonna just take our brush from our same palette. We're gonna use the lightest one here, and we're just gonna like push it in. So just the corners. You see how it just brightens up just a little bit. That should be okay. And then you just kind of like blend everything in a little bit. I don't know if she had blush on. I'll have to go back to the freaking video to see. 1 second. So she didn't really have blush, but it was like a little orange tone. So we're gonna go back to our palette and just use this like orange eyeshadow color. And just go right over here. You see that? Listen, don't be afraid to use your eyeshadow as a blush sometimes. It does come in handy. Just make sure you're blending. Alright, so let me go ahead and put some mascara on the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to do my lipstick. We're going to be using our latte color. And I did find some darker shades like I told you I would. We went to the beauty supply store today, y'all. So, did I buy 2 of these? Okay, one is darker, one is lighter. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one for now, just to line the lip. And once I'm done, I'm gonna show you the finished look. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. I did my bottom lashes. I used the Maybelline Great Lash, Lots of Lash. Like, this is so underrated. This is like the applicator. It's so good to go right underneath. And like the little point, you can just get all the little lashes. I highly recommend it if you don't have it. For the lips, I outlined it with the pencil, and then for the top I use our Truffle liquid matte lipstick, and on the bottom I use our regular lipstick in the color Truffle, but it wasn't that light. So what I did was I took our cream concealer and I just dabbed it on, and it came out perfect. But let me know what y'all think. This is the look. Super glam, super neutral, super natural. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. And again, I'ma see y'all when I see y'all. Happy Saturday.